You may remember we made a video about this back in April or May or something like that, about how the Nintendo Creators Program is something you have to sign up for if you want to be able to live stream or produce videos with Nintendo content. You can only do this on YouTube. They'll take you down anywhere else. They'll take you down if you aren't signed up for this, and you should dedicate a channel to this because they're going to take your whole channel's revenue, or at least a part of your whole channel's revenue, even if only some videos are Nintendo videos. Or you can sign up for like one video at a time, I think. So I already had some concerns about this program, but now they have added some language here that some people have noticed. And actually a notice did go out to everybody. But can I do a live broadcast featuring Nintendo games on the channel that is properly registered with the Nintendo Creators Program? No. You can no longer stream Nintendo games live. Live streaming falls outside of the scope of the Nintendo Creators Program. It says here on YouTube, but YouTube is the only place where it was originally authorized, so it's outside of the scope for everybody. You cannot broadcast content live on YouTube from the account that you have registered to the Nintendo Creators Program. Now, are some people going to do that and get away with it? Probably, but the point is if you don't want strikes, if you don't want a problem with Nintendo, you can no longer live stream any Nintendo games whatsoever. I was looking into this because I recently picked up Super Mario Odyssey, and I'm having a great time with it. It's honestly one of the greatest games of all time. It's right up there with Super Mario N64 and Super Mario Sunshine. It's got a lot of callbacks, but they aren't like shoved in your face, and it's got a great story, you know, in Nintendo's story. But it, you know, it's not. It's not like cutscenes and stuff. It's actual gameplay, and the gameplay is clever and fun and colorful, and I'm really having a good time with it. So the first thing I thought of is, wouldn't you guys like to see me playing Super Mario Odyssey on a live stream? And so the most that I've been able to come up with is this way. I figured out how to do it. I figured out that you can sit here and watch me with the sound off, play it on the back of my Switch. So how about that? You want to play some Super Mario Odyssey with me right now? What do you think? Well, here we go. We're playing some Super Mario Odyssey together. What do you think? Isn't this the best ever, Nintendo? Isn't this just great that I get to share this with my stream?
You're killing me, Leonard.
So Rolling Stone even picked this up. I mean, come on, Rolling Stone picked up the Nintendo's Creator Program. No longer allows live streaming. And I'm not going to try and usurp their market. You guys can go read the Rolling Stone article for yourselves. You guys search for Rolling Stone Nintendo Creators Program. Jeez, I'm just at a loss, guys. Why Nintendo continues to like go backwards in the content realm? I can understand a company wanting to be super concerned that someone's going to make Nintendo related content that is arguably allowed because it's a fair use and or Nintendo gave permission or something, and that it somehow is going to make people think negative things about Nintendo, like someone's going to make a sexual video out of a Nintendo something or other. They can do all of this in a different way. We've seen Persona 5 try to do it with live streaming guidelines. Nintendo can issue live streaming guidelines and say that if we find it to be particularly offensive, even subjectively offensive, that they would have the right to take it down. So I also understand that there would be an uproar from even that kind of restriction, but that would be better than no live streaming whatsoever, right? So yeah, I don't even know what that's all about. But that's the status of things today. Yes, yes. Don't. That's the microphone. People can hear that. You're now moving the microphone. No, don't. Stop it.
I'm leaving this in on the video.
So what do we think of the Nintendo Creators Program? And yes, it probably has something to do with Nintendo being in Japan and Japan having a different kind of copyright law. They're supposed to observe fair use and copyright law that is that is internationally recognized. So they're supposed to be observing some kind of fair use or copyright law, but they currently are not really doing that. So this is a very interesting situation. I'm not sure why they're being so difficult about this, but you know, it's Nintendo. I can't complain that their games aren't good, so I don't know.